So I want to make a video on two things that will destroy every relationship. And I'm not just talking about marital relationships and romantic relationships here. I'm talking about any relationship, whether it's your spouse or your friend, a coworker, a family member, even your child. Okay? So, although a lot of it really focuses on marriage, and a lot of you who are married may begin to notice these subtle signs that your relationship is eroding. So, I want to talk about it because I see this same pattern repeatedly with clients. And having seen it so often, and what it consistently produces, which is the destruction of relationships, um, I really want to address this because I want you to be aware. Because so much occurs in our subconscious minds, and when it's in the subconscious and we don't recognize it and know it's happening, it can cause us a lot of trouble. So I'm going to make you aware. I'm going to bring this from your subconscious into your consciousness so that if you recognize these subtle signs that your relationship with your child might be in the early stages of deteriorating, or your partner, you can arrest the situation and fix it. Now, I'm not talking about those major things like cheating and abuse. I'm not going to talk about these in the video. Major betrayals, backstabbing, all the stuff that can occur in families and amongst friendships. This is about subtle erosion. So the first thing I want to say is that you really can't know a person until you see them face stress. So many people get into a relationship and it's going great. They may even get married without ever having watched their partner, their best friend, the employee they hired, their family member, usually not the case there, but you've never seen that person actually navigate stress. And I will caution you, if you are in a new relationship, you don't really know that person until you've seen how they handle stress, because this is when relationships get really tested. Now, some stresses can be small, like stress at work, and others can be huge. Um, I lost one of my children, and I learned going through grief counseling that 70% of couples end up divorced after they've lost a child. Another factor is having a child diagnosed with a disability, especially developmental disabilities. The divorce rate again is very high. Couples aren't able to navigate through that stress. Now, those stressful situations in any relationship do not mean the relationship can't work, because people do successfully navigate those. So why? Why do some couples, friends, coworkers make it through stressful times and other people don't? And I'll tell you what it is. They attack each other instead of the problem. So problems arise, whether it's in the relationship or just generally in life, and they do not put the problem on the table, and as a team brainstorm solutions to that problem. They just have at the problem from opposing viewpoints, because we're not always going to agree. So they will attack each other instead of the problem because they're stressed out. They're worked up. Because I guarantee you, if you separate yourselves from the problem and you look at the problem and say, how can we solve this together? So I'm giving you the issue, attacking each other instead of the problem, and then I'm telling you the solution. Literally, I can't tell you how many times I've had one partner or two in any situation, and they're just attacking each other. Their relationship is disintegrating. It's not working out. And I will say this one thing. Can you just go home tonight and come up with solutions to attack the problem instead of each other? Flips a switch. Turns it around. Also with your child. Your child's going through something. Work together as a team. Attack the problem, not each other. Your coworker, your best friend, anyone. This applies to all relationships, and it also applies to the public domain. So often there is a problem and we attack each other on opposite ends of the political spectrum, and we never get around to attacking or solving the problem. That's the first thing. The second thing is, when we first get into a relationship, we focus on everything we love about that person, right? They're your dream person, okay? If it's a new friendship, you hire a new employee. Oh, they're great. Oh, wow, this is wonderful, okay? And then at some point, maybe because of stress, maybe because reality sets in and you see the person's not perfect, but you begin to shift your focus. You begin to focus on what you do not like about this person instead of what you do like. Not only do you focus on it, what you don't like, but you begin to increasingly focus on it until that's what you're thinking about. And I, again, can't tell you how many clients I've had who've been incredibly discontent in a relationship, and I will ask them this question: what is your focus? Oh, yeah. And then we sit down and we write down, what do I actually like and appreciate? And in literally a 10-minute exercise, this person remembers why they fell in love. They remember what they love about their child, and it turns everything around. Okay? So if you're there and you're so angry, you're so upset, you're so bitter, you can only remember what you dislike about the person you're having problems with, sit down and remember the good things. Most people have great personality characteristics. They have things that are good about them. And this will destroy any relationship. I have seen people just madly in love with one another, both wonderful people, know both of them, and they literally end up destroying their relationship by focusing on and nitpicking the stupidest stuff. He leaves his underwear on the floor. She forgets to lock the door at night. This is the things they fight over when they used to be best friends, okay? They start to nitpick each other as if they were perfect, as if they expect that person to be perfect. So the two things that will destroy your relationship is attacking each other instead of the problem. The second thing is for you to focus on what you don't like and stop focusing on what you do like. If you can flip those two things, it'll often make a world of difference in your relationship. So I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you again soon. I hope you'll like and subscribe to my channel and send this video to someone who might be struggling in their relationship if you think it'll be helpful for them. And I encourage you, if you need any assistance, you need help shifting things in your mind or relationship, I'm always here for you. You can find me at the website in the description below. Have a wonderful day.